Welcome into Trivia Night Live, a weekly trivia show where you, the viewer, get to compete for prizes, glory, and your name getting shouted out numerous times over a 1 hour broadcast. I'm Joey Wright. Joining me tonight, as always, is Jake Bryant. Jake, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing good, Joey. How about yourself?
I'm not sick, and I'm not having Wi-Fi issues, so I am here ready to play trivia. Apologies, everyone, for the last couple weeks. I got sick a couple weeks ago, so we had to cancel the show. And then we tried to do the show last week when I was in Las Vegas, but the Wi-Fi, and I'm not going to name the hotel because I had a great experience there otherwise. Poo-poo caca Wi-Fi. Terrible Wi-Fi. So yeah, Wi-Fi was bad. So we just decided we didn't want to put you guys through that. But we are here this week. We're ready to talk about baseball and football and the crossroads of trivia and how that meets up. Jake, what is your relationship to baseball?
Growing up in Tennessee, I guess most places in the Southeast, you are just automatically a Braves fan just because that's the closest team to proximity. It's tough. I really enjoy baseball. I hate how it's broadcasted. I am in Charlotte now, and I'm technically in the market for the Braves. And if I can't watch them unless I want to pay an absurd amount of money every year to do so.
Well, let's get on that MLB. And then the streaming rights are no better with the ESPN and all that. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about that. I don't know. I don't get us in any trouble. But yeah, I agree with you. I also grew up in the South, and I grew up in Florida before the Marlins and before the Rays were here. And I lived in South Carolina for a little while. And it is said that my first 3 words were mama, dada, and my third word was Dale for Dale Murphy because my grandmother would yell at the TV so much about Dale Murphy. So yeah, I've been an Atlanta Braves fan my whole life. I would say in my 20s and early 30s, Braves baseball was the most important sports thing to me. And then I just felt, you just move through different seasons of your life. Still love the Braves. They won a World Series. I was holding my 9-month-old. My second daughter was 9 months old. I was like bouncing her, and she was teething a little bit. And when they won the World Series, and that was an interesting experience because for years my friends would say, "Oh, what's Joey going to be like if the Braves ever win a World Series again?" And there I was bouncing my daughter on my lap, trying to remain as quiet as possible. So very funny. Jake, we're not alone. The chat is here with us. Let's say hey to him. Pat in here, Pat Joyce FF, saying gotta be Dion. Oh, our little who's the only player to hit a World Series home run in a Super Bowl TD? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Dion play baseball?
I think
football player.
Frank in the chat. What's up, Frank? Saying hello, friends. That was my Jim Nance impression. How'd I do?
That's pretty good.
Hello, friends. I don't know.
I've been working on my Collinsworth sliding in, but still.
All right. Take that when you open every show from now on. All right. We need to do a trivia live one time. I don't know how we'll do it, but maybe Expo or something. We just do trivia live from the Expo booth or something. I don't know. We can make it happen. Yeah. Frank in the chat bringing up something very important. In Las Vegas, winning the gosh darn FSGA Business of the Year. Congrats to Fantasy Cares. Kudos to Fantasy Cares for winning the FSGA award. I was there to watch it happen. And I will say that when everyone won their award, people were politely clapping. When Fantasy Cares won, there was some hoots and woots in the room. So that's always exciting to see. Congratulations to Fantasy Cares. And Tip of the Cap Football Guys won Best Product Experience. That was pretty cool that we won that. Jason Smith in here saying hello to everybody. Vince Beersball. I think Vince might have had a stroke while he was typing there. And I can say that because I had a stroke. That's not a joke. I actually did that one. It was when I was in the hospital having surgery.
Oh,
so, yeah, it was really bad. MLB subscription cost me $300 per year. Boo earns. Great Simpsons reference.
Exactly, Vince.
Let's go Rays. Oh, Vince is a Rays fan.
Where are they playing now?
I think
still
there's a dumpster behind Raymond James. They just gather back there and play.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I think this might be the season they actually have the dome fixed from the hurricane. Hopefully it does. Vince, let us know. We do football. We don't do baseball. Trivia live in Canton, please, at Millstone. Okay, Frank, this is a very real thing that I pitched. And the milestone people are open to it. So we'll see what we can do. It's all about scheduling of when a good time would be. But the milestone is the exact place we pitched for it to happen at. I would love to make that a reality. So yeah. Bourbon Cowboy saying, howdy, y'all. Jake, would you like to host Trivia Live?
I'd love that. Be a dream of mine.
We did a test run at the retreat.
Yeah, we did. They didn't let us have our moment though. They just wanted to go fast.
We tried to vamp and be funny, but what we realized is the chat was not there with us. So we got through 15 questions of trivia in 20 minutes?
It was pretty quick.
It was very fast. Side note, I have a hard out tonight at 8:00. I'm jumping over to our friends over IBT for Popcorn and Root Beer. They're talking about Sinners tonight, and they asked the most sinful trivia host to come on and talk about Sinners, the movie. So I'll be on there talking about that tonight. And we'll see what's the over-under, Jake, of how long it'll take for me to talk about Haley Steinfeld in that movie.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good bet. Chat, let me know if it's going to be over or under 10 minutes before I mention Haley Steinfeld and her naughty talk in that movie. They're playing at the local mall. Yeah, no. Actually, that area around Raymond James has got nice. So the Rays play in St. Pete. They don't play in Tampa.
No.
It's like 45 minutes away. It's very annoying. Oh, the trop is fixed. Daryl, welcome in. Daryl Hancock. Great seeing you here. Bourbon, congrats on the awards, football guys and Fantasy Cares. Well deserved. Yeah, I know. The crew at Fantasy Cares worked their butts off. I jokingly pointed out to Scott that we started doing the trivia show in February, and they won the FSGA Business of the Year. Trivia has been going all the whole year. I don't know how much we had to do with it. We had nothing to do with it.
No,
we might have dragged it down. We might have taken votes away, honestly.
No,
it might have been unanimous.
Very well deserved for Fantasy Cares.
Yeah. Oh, I have the perfect time for it. We can talk on the side. All right. We'd like to hear about that, Frank. All right. Let's get that game board up there so everyone can jump on in. Bloop. There we go. That was a real sound effect. Just a reminder, we have the Tournament of Champions going on still. Every weekly winner this offseason will be invited to our special Tournament of Champions episode at the end of the summer. There, all of our Trivia Night Live weekly winners will compete for the title of Trivia Night Live Super Champion, which includes a trophy and an appearance with Jake and I on the show. And it's 100% free to play as always, but donations to Fantasy Cares are greatly, greatly encouraged. And Jake and I will be playing that week. I have been talking behind the scenes with some people about bringing in a couple special guest hosts to host that week and have one of them make the game so that Jake and I don't know what they are. So I've been having talks behind the scenes. We'll have that taken care of. So Jake and I will get to play against everybody. We'll still be on the show, though.
Nice.
Be very fun. Jake didn't know that. I just dropped that bit of news on him right now.
I didn't know that. The brewery that I like to go to play trivia, they cut their trivia guy, and so I'm having to date around, Joe. It stinks. It's like I don't know what to do with myself.
Jake, you should get a job as a trivia host.
But I want to
use this as your audition tape.
I want to play.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what. Some might say there is one constant between Fantasy Cares and football guys, and they may be on the screen right now. I don't know. I don't know who that is. You're obviously driving both works. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm officially a part of Fantasy Cares. I do help out a lot with them, and I support them greatly. I haven't gotten the lower back tattoo that Scott, Bob, Zach, and all of them have that they don't want to talk about, but they all have it. This is the part of the show where I test to see if Scott's watching because he'll pop in. By the way, Jake, do you want to hear a conspiracy theory?
Yes.
That happened. And guys, we'll get to the game in just a couple minutes here. We should give everyone a little bit more time to hop in there. Code there at the bottom, 997-2721. So Scott and I went to the Sapphire Lounge at the, and that is a place at the airport where you can go if you have a Chase Sapphire card, different from the other Sapphire Lounge in Las Vegas. So Scott and I get early to get breakfast at the Sapphire Lounge. I go to the bathroom at the Chase Sapphire Lounge. Beautiful bathroom. Have an attendant in there, wash your hands for you and whatnot. Think everything's fine. Get on my plane. Get home. Unpack. Jake, there's a butter knife in my backpack. Now, I know for sure that I could not have got through security with a butter knife in my backpack. And I don't believe I could. My backpack was only unattended for maybe 2 minutes. Chat, I want you to know, who do you think put a butter knife in my backpack? Do you think Scott did, or do you think it magically just fell into my backpack?
Oh, Scott, I don't think he's a guy to do that.
Very mischievous. Everyone says, oh, Scott, he's so nice. He wins Business of the Year FSGA. Very mischievous. Very, very mischievous, Scott Fish.
How is the Sapphire Lounge?
I will say this. I'm going to make a big boy decision to pay my credit cards off, and I would like to get that card.
There you go.
I would like to be that my one credit card. It was a really nice experience. I like to get to the airport early. Chat, let us know if you like being at the airport early or not. And it was nice. Had breakfast. It was all free in there, and ordered a little menu. The service was fantastic. Yeah. You ever been in one of those airport lounges, like the exclusive ones?
I have, and it changes your perception of airports completely.
I did not want to go mingle with the peasants once I was done. I didn't want to leave.
Us as humans, we quickly it quickly happens, Joey, where you're like, oh, I can't go back out there.
I didn't. I was like, no, I want to go back out there.
Once you get a taste, yeah.
Kudos to Scott for bringing me into the Chase Sapphire Lounge with him. It was very, very wonderful. Had some avocado toast and a nice coffee. Scott had a cinnamon roll. Maybe I shouldn't be saying what Scott had. I don't know. Went to my first Chase Sapphire Lounge in New York. They are amazing. I travel a lot. The Sapphire card is life-changing. Get it, Joey. Yeah, just gotta pay off a couple credit cards, and I'm gonna get on in there. All right. Well, let's get on. Let me read some rules to the game. Chat, go ahead and get on in the game if you can. If you're watching us here on the Fantasy Cares YouTube channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you're watching us on the Football Guys Live, go ahead and do the same. Also, consider making a donation to Fantasy Cares. You can do that by going to fantasycares.org to get all the information on all the cool promos they have going on. And they've always got really great stuff going on. So get in there and check that out. To play the game, go ahead and scan the QR code or go to Kahoot.it on your web browser. From there, you'll need to enter a 7-digit code for the game, which today will be 997-2721. From here, you need to enter a nickname. Any vulgar, hateful names will not be eligible for prizes. In addition, we will remove you from the game. We've never had to do it, but there's always a first time. Once the game begins, a question will come up on the screen here as well as on your device. Answer by clicking or tapping on your choice from your device. Accuracy and speed will both factor into your score. The quicker you answer correctly, the higher the points, and you'll have 45 seconds to answer each and every question. Each game will consist of 15 questions, and we'll be playing one game tonight. And at the end of the game, the person with the highest amount of points will be our winner. And the theme for this week's trivia is MLB x NFL. So baseball and football merging together to make beautiful, beautiful sports babies on the field in front of the capacity crowds. All right, prize tonight. Once again, entry into the Football Guys Tournament of Champions Super Final. We're coming up with different names for it every week. Very excited to get to all of you guys in there and for all the cool things that does. Scampers in here. I'd rather just live in Sapphire. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I hope you see the next comment. I've been laughing about this while you're reading the
Bourbon Cowboy. I knew a girl named Sapphire in Vegas. Bourbon Cowboy.
Mm.
Yeah. Tisk, tisk, tisk. All right, guys. Jake, let's hop in that game. Let's get it started.
Let's do it.
All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. A city winning the Super Bowl and World Series in the same year has happened 5 times. What city did it last in 2018? Kansas City, Los Angeles, Boston, or New York? What's the last city that did that? City or metropolitan area, I should say.
You know, one of my favorite things in sports is a couple teams, cities do this, but especially Pittsburgh just being like, these are our colors.
I know you're going to say, yeah,
it makes it so easy. Like, why, just keep it the same.
Yep. Orlando only at one time had one major sports team, the Orlando Magic. But then when they got the MLS club, they did was it gold and purple? And it's just like, come on, please go to blue and white so that we can just yeah, I completely agree with you. All right. Correct answer is Boston. They were the last city to do it in 2018. All right, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Crash in first place with 920. Shoe and Bourbon Cowboy right behind him. Smitty's on there. All right. Let's move on right to the next question. Which of these following NFL players was not drafted by an MLB team? Cooper Kupp, Patrick Mahomes, Jameis Winston, or A.J. Brown? Jake, do you know the great part about this trivia tonight?
What's that?
I wrote it 2 weeks ago, so I do not remember the answers. So I'll be just as surprised as the chat will.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. And I know too, but I'm not sure about the answer.
Which one of them was not drafted by an MLB team?
I have a fun story about one of these players.
Cooper Kupp was not drafted by an MLB team. Jake, go. Tell us a fun story.
It's not as much fun, but a good family friend pitched against Jameis Winston in high school.
Okay.
And he went yard on him.
That's fun.
He hit the ball so far out of the stadium. It was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did he get to talk to Jameis at all?
I'm not sure. I should have asked that. Patrick Mahomes. I don't remember him getting drafted.
He was drafted. I don't remember what team drafted him. Chat, give us if you knew who drafted Patrick Mahomes. All right. I didn't know A.J. Brown was was drafted by an MLB team. Doesn't mean they played for him, but they were drafted.
Did he play baseball at Ole Miss? I guess he had
A.J.
to,
Brown,
right?
We'll have to look it up.
That's where he played college football, right?
Sure. Remember, Jake, 2 weeks ago I wrote these questions. That information, it's 2 weeks ago. I'm sure there's a fact checker and they'll tell me I'm wrong.
Nah.
All right, let's take a look at that scoreboard. Crash. Just crashing his way to the top. Speaking of Crash, my favorite baseball movie, actually sports movie, is Bull Durham. Crash Davis is the main character in that movie.
Yeah.
Chat's a little quiet tonight. Chat, let us know your favorite baseball movie. I've asked the chat for a lot of things tonight, and they've not delivered.
They're just not doing it for you. Well, they're
All
probably mad that it's been 2 weeks.
I have some good news. Australian guy is on the board.
Oh, what time is it there?
I don't know, but he's a koala, which is it's a little too on the nose if you ask me. But melting pancakes, that's pretty funny. Bourbon Cowboy in fourth place. Shoe up on the board there. Ladarius coming in here saying Major League is his favorite baseball movie. I just sold a Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn baseball card today on eBay. Sent it in the mail and everything. Got a pretty good opinion for it too. All right, next question. What current MLB team used to be the Montreal Expos? Arizona Diamondbacks, the Florida Marlins, the Tampa Bay Rays, or the Washington Nationals?
Such a good logo.
I want to tell a story about Expos fans. I'm going to see if I can navigate it without saying. I would go to Atlanta to this team's series against the Braves every year because, it's the Nationals. I would always go to a National series because the Expos fans would still come to the Nationals games and support the Nationals. And the Expos fans were the nicest baseball fans at Braves games. I just had an absolute blast. So shout out to the Montreal Expos fans. I hope you guys get a team again one day because you guys were awesome. Scampers is saying, I can't chat as much because I lose connection with Kahoot. I'm just impressed that a cat can play trivia.
Me too. Yeah. My favorite baseball movie, Joey, is The Sandlot. It makes me laugh, makes me cry, and it makes me feel like a kid again.
I love The Sandlot. It is a fantastic movie that never gets old. My friend moved to Utah, and I found out that The Sandlot was filmed in Utah. He was like, "Oh, I wonder where it was filmed." And literally a block from where he moved, and he didn't even know is where they filmed The Sandlot.
Awesome. Wow!
And so it's just like a dirt lot now, though. Like there's like nothing there. Yeah.
Or a dirt baseball lot, or just a dirt lot?
Just like it's like a dirt field. Well, at least like 4 or 5 years ago when you looked it up, it was.
That's what they would have wanted. They wouldn't have wanted to be something else.
Mahomes was drafted by the Detroit Tigers. DG telling us Deion Sanders. I guess that's the answer to our lead question there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, love The Sandlot. I own The Sandlot. I believe it did. Okay, this is very interesting. See, I have a kids section. I keep kids movies. Did I put The Sandlot in the kids movies? I did not. That's in my regular movie collection.
Wow,
so how good it is! It has superseded the family movie section to be in the thing. All right. Oh. That one scene in Happy Gilmore, Happiest Train for the off season. Scampers. All right, let's take a look at that next question. Oh, wait, leaderboard first. Crash is on fire. 3 in a row.
Wow.
Just cleaning house. Shoe in second place. Bourbon Cowboy moving up there. Australian guy. And Ladarius is on the board. I think Ladarius started late to try to give everybody a head start.
You just wait. Yeah. He'll be there.
In the Olympics? Was it I believe that it was one of the girls from China in speed skating. She like lapped everybody and then like drafted. She coasted with the people. Yeah. Very smart. Very, very crafty. All right. Next question. What NFL team once played its home games in an MLB stadium that Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast would have loved? Was it the San Francisco 49ers, the Oakland Raiders, the San Diego Chargers, or the LA Raiders?
Great question.
Loki, I usually have a mini marathon of baseball movies during spring training. Always close it out with Fever Pitch. We used to have, I love that you guys are doing that. We used to have what we called the Bull Durham Beer and Pancake Summit before the first Brave spring training game. We would watch Bull Durham, eat pancakes, and drink beer. And then we'd go to the baseball game. Responsibly, we had a designated driver that would get us there. But yeah, good times. I miss the Braves used to do their spring training out of Disney, and then they moved to Gulf Coast. So that's a lot longer of a drive, so I don't get to go as much. Yeah, 49ers used to play Candlestick Park. So, yep, that's where Lumiere, because he's a candlestick. See what I did there?
There you go. That's why
Ladarius saying, excellent clue. Ladarius, you don't need to tell me that. I'm well aware, but thank you for the support. Jake, what are you drinking tonight? You drinking anything?
Out of my Nalgene.
Ooh.
Some tap water.
I have a Java Monster.
There you go.
I went to Universal with my kids yesterday, and they wore me the heck out.
Yeah.
Very tired. Good day, though. Road ET.
Always great ride. Great ride.
All right.
Is the Hulk still there in Universal?
It's at Islands Adventure, yeah. Nice. They don't have Jaws anymore, though.
Too scary.
Too scary. Yeah, I heard a story today about somebody that got a little afraid when they were a young lad riding Jaws. But that's not my story to tell. So, Crash in fourth place. I mean, in first place, streak of 4 in a row. Good job, Crash. Bourbon Cowboys moving up, though. Ladarius is gaining on him. Shoe on the Australian guy. What if it's Robert Irwin?
Congrats to him winning Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. And my daughter's heart. Big crush on Robert Irwin.
Wow.
And you know what? If your kid has to have a crush on somebody, and let it be Robert Irwin.
Hey, there's worse options out there.
Oh, many worse. So big Robert Irwin fan. Was a big fan of his father. So Australian guy, or it could be Paul Hogan. Crocodile Dundee himself.
You never know.
Yeah. I apologize, Australian guy. That is the. Oh wait. Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Chat. Let us know who your favorite Australian guy is.
Well,
we're here to listen tonight. Next trivia question. Who is the only player to score an NFL touchdown and hit an MLB home run in the same week? Is it Bo Jackson, John Elway, Deion Sanders, or Tim Rice? A different question than our lead question. Score an NFL touchdown and hit an MLB home run in the same week. Only one player has done it. They're not doing the YMCA. They're doing the, I don't know.
Just cheering.
They're just happy.
Maybe the wave?
Maybe. Jake, you're in you're in Charlotte. Don't they have like a really cool minor league stadium?
We do.
The Charlotte Knights.
The Knights feed into the White Sox, and it's a pretty cool skyline view downtown. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun.
The only reason I know that is because I used to be obsessed with the MLB The Show, and that was one of the minor league parks.
Oh, that's cool.
And that was the Charlotte skyline. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool park.
Mm-hmm. That's Deion Sanders as well. Little trick
the
there.
Football player?
Mm-hmm. Football player. Mm-hmm. Darius once again saying excellent clue. Thanks, Ladarius. All right, next question. Look at the leaderboard first. Little shake up. Ladarius has moved down a spot. Shu has moved into fourth. Smitty's on the board, but Crash still hanging there at the top. Let's move on to the next question. What distance is longest? Let me give you some distances here. The NFL field goal line to goal line, round trip around bases, home to home, sideline to sideline and sprint back, or the 310-foot home plate to left field at Fenway Park. What distance is longest? So an NFL field, goal line to goal line, round trip around the bases, home to home, sideline to sideline and back, sprint, or the 310-foot home plate to left field at Fenway Park. Yes, Jake.
Sideline to sideline in an MLB stadium?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
NFL
football stadium. Yeah, sorry. Correct answer is round trip around the bases, home to home is the longest distance.
Wow.
90 feet to each, so that's 360. Math.
They don't get credit for that. People rag on baseball players not having to be in shape. They say they're too slow. Try walking.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Say next time you see an inside the park home run, their sprint was longer than a touchdown, like a touchdown return. So think about that, folks. Think about it. All right. Scoreboard. We can't stump Crash. Crash is on it tonight. Ladarius, though, 4 in a row. He's coming for you, Crash. Bourbon Cowboy, Shu, and Smitty still on the board. Once again, Ladarius telling me. Excellent clue. Thank you, Ladarius. I appreciate that every time you say it.
Joey, I have a question for you.
Yes.
First question, do you like that baseball stadiums can be different? The Green Monster, the Hill and the Astro Stadium, I think it's still there, or maybe it's the Rangers, I forget which one. Do you like that? Do you think that NFL stadiums should do the same thing?
That's a great question, Jake. I like baseballs that they have different dimensions. I do think there is some rule that has to be the same, though, with them. I like that that's the little thing about, I wouldn't want that to happen in the NFL. I like that baseball has that.
Yeah.
I think rules need to be in place for a reason.
But
But
it's just funny. Go ahead.
Hill didn't last long for the Astros.
It's gone?
I guess so.
That thing is ridiculous.
If you watch the old time old timey baseball, where the guys talk like this. If you watch those clips, like the polo grounds, it's like literally just straight lines.
Yeah.
But every home run had to be an inside the park home run because I don't think there was an outfield. But yeah. Someone saying yes, sir.
Oh, no more hill. Yes, my first job was field maintenance at a local baseball park, Joey. And so getting those straight lines on the field, harder than you think.
You learn something new about your co-host every week. So it was maintenance at a baseball field.
Yep.
What was your biggest obstacle you had to overcome? What was the hardest part of your job?
Dealing with baseball parents.
Oh, really?
Yes. That was by far the hardest part. The other parts, you're 15 years old mowing grass and screening dirt. That part's fun.
Were there ever any animals on the field? Like
some raccoons, possums.
Okay.
I did not get paid enough to deal with all those, and so they were,
To everybody out there, if you have a raccoon problem, I will pay you to come take care of it. I love raccoons. They are the best. And contrary to popular belief, they like to be hugged. So. All right. Next question. Which Seattle sports team has never won their league's championship? Is it the Mariners, the Huskies football, the Seattle Storm, or the Seattle Supersonics? Now, Kevin Murray was supposed to join us this evening for the show 2 weeks ago, but this question was to rub it in Kevin's face because the Seahawks had just won the Super Bowl, and I couldn't let him have too much love. Which one of his beloved Seattle teams has never won their championship? That's a beautiful skyline there. They should put a minor league baseball park there. Yeah, the Mariners have never won. Almost last year. Almost.
Yeah.
I asked Kevin, I said, does the Seahawks Super Bowl win make up for the Mariners World Series loss? He said, in many ways, no.
Wow.
That, it's great that happened, but like that was, I'd like to see that happen for him.
Yeah.
Mariners, but they got a good team, so I don't think they blew it up.
No,
I will say the pitch clock has helped. I've watched a little bit more baseball because of the pitch clock.
Yeah, it's nice. I enjoy it.
I watched a Dodgers Padres game at Circa last during Fishbowl. It was enjoyable with my best friend Siobhan Basteo. 40-foot screen right there. All right. Crash. Just hanging tough. Jets fan in here. Good to see you. As always. Ladarius once again. Excellent clue. Thanks, Ladarius. I appreciate that, buddy. All right. I'm just gonna keep eventually I keep doing it. It's gonna be funny again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's comedy 101, Jake. I'm trying to teach you. All right.
I'm just here to learn.
Question 8. Which of these MLB teams has its spring training home across the street from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium? The Boston Red Sox, the Tampa Bay Rays, the New York Yankees, or the Toronto Blue Jays? And that is an overhead view of Raymond James Stadium, where the Buccaneers play. Ooh. Bourbon Cowboy with a great question. How many MLB stadiums have y'all been to?
Ooh.
I think I've been to 15. One summer we went cross country and did a bunch and did the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown and hit a bunch.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've been to every Braves stadium, Fulton County, Turner, and the Battery. So yeah,
nice, very cool. I think I'm only at 6.
Okay.
I've done Coors Field, which is so much fun.
That's the most beautiful view, if you ask me.
It's fantastic. And then Petco Park for the Padres 2 years ago. It's a great park.
Okay.
And every time I've been in Chicago, the Cubs are out of town. So I've never seen Wrigley. Saw Turner Field, done the Battery. Yeah.
I miss the TED. I don't miss the surrounding areas of Turner Field.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the Turner Field just had something to it. Just did. I
It's
don't know.
it's a fun park.
The Olympics were that'd have been a great trivia question. Which Olympics
Mm.
have been held in a baseball park?
Yep.
New York Yankees play across the street from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers stadium. Right across the street. It's George
Wow.
Steinbrenner Field. All right. Oh, Frank in the chat. Coors, Petco, and PNC are my 3 bucket list ones. The next time Jake is in Chicago, we're going to a Cubs game.
I would love that so much.
I think there's a fishbowl, live draft going to be in Chicago.
Ooh.
I was there last year, and I have nothing but great things to say. But I wanted to go to Wrigleyville too, but they were out of town.
Yep. Yep. I love that city, man. Chicago's so much fun.
Yeah. And you notice that Frank said next time Jake is in town in Chicago, Joey will be left to his
we can maybe find you a ticket in the bleachers or something if you want to go sit out there.
Well, there's talk of me returning to Chicago this year. There's a certain weekend that a certain professional wrestling company from Japan is going to be in Chicago. And so I might be returning to Chicago. Fishbowl weekend is the same weekend.
Wow.
You'll see some New Japan Pro Wrestling. We'll see. Cool. Next question. Got 20 minutes. Oh, Ladarius. I warned you guys. He gave you you only have yourselves to blame. Only have yourselves to blame. But Ladarius, I do not believe is in the Tournament of Champions yet, Jake. So
no, he is.
He won last week.
He was our first winner. I'm pretty sure.
I thought the guy from India was our first winner.
I think that I do remember that. I think that was our second show. Well, Darius will check
the spreadsheet.
He'll check us on it. But I thought he won the first week.
Am I going to wrestle? No. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see me in a singlet. Not even my wife. She wants to see that. Oh, did you have a nice Valentine's Day, Jake?
It was good. We go out the weekend before, beat the crowd, and then we always just have a nice dinner at home. Yeah. Did y'all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We celebrated it like all of us together with the family. But I bought my wife perfume for Valentine's Day. I've never bought her perfume before. I went to a perfume class at my local mall and I sampled. I didn't sample them. I didn't drink them because then I'd be sick. But
yeah,
smelled 30 different perfumes. Learned how they're made. Learned what a master perfumer is.
Wow.
It was a free class, and they got my money. So yeah. Yeah, it was good. Nice. And the perfume smells incredible that she's wearing, I guess. She's wore it one time and she walked through the room and I said, "Ooh, that smells good." So yeah.
Very nice.
All right. We got to hurry through these questions. Which one of these accomplishments did Bo Jackson not do? Become an NFL Pro Bowler, win a Heisman Trophy, become an MLB All-Star, or win a World Series? Bo Jackson did not do one of these. Which one is it?
Bo Jackson, better football player, baseball player?
Man, I'll say football.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough question. Joey versus Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, that would be something. Jake, I'll send you a picture of Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
It's probably the leanest wrestler you can imagine. He's just like a string bean. But instead of beating up people, he puts them in like pretzel holds. That you can't even imagine the things this guy does to people. But yeah, Zack Sabre Jr.
Nice.
Tecmo Bowl alone proves it was football. Yeah, it's a cheat code.
It's a great answer.
All right, let's look at that leaderboard, and then we'll get right to the next question. Ladarius. He's hanging up top there. Crash is right behind him, though. Next question. In 2012, this player became the youngest ML player to achieve a 30 home run and 30 stolen base season. Who was that player? Was it Freddie Freeman, Mike Trout, Chris Bryant, or Bryce Harper? Is there a little hint?
Nope, just baseball park.
Yep, baseball. I've never been to Fenway. I've never seen the Green Monster.
Me neither. I really want to. I think it's so. You see the Green Monster, and then I guess the other whatever right field. I always forget which way you're looking at it. It's just like the tiniest little fence ever. I think it's so funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Fishbowl does their draft right, and when I say across the street from Fenway, I mean like it's a cobblestone street, and on the other side of that street is Fenway Park.
Wow,
it's that close from what I've heard. So Mike Trout was the youngest player to ever achieve a 30 home run and 30 stolen base season. Good job, Mike Trout.
Very good.
Take a look at that leaderboard. Ladarius in first place. Crash. They're in second. Bourbon Cowboy Shoe and Jets fan are. All right. Next question. What minor league team did Michael Jordan play for? The Montgomery Biscuits, the Knoxville Smokies, the Birmingham Barons, or the Chattanooga Lookouts? Kudos, Jake. Those are all actual MILB teams.
I know. I saw all these teams play growing up, going to Smokies games.
So I should have worn my Smokies hat tonight. Joe got me a Smokies hat.
I should wear mine. I've seen plenty of Montgomery Biscuits and Chattanooga Lookouts games.
Okay. We have the Daytona Tortugas that play close to where I live.
Oh, that's a great name.
And Joe was asked, we were walking through Vegas, and he's like, what is a Tortuga? I think it's a turtle.
Yeah. Something to do with, yeah.
Oh, Frank, I could not agree with you more. We don't talk enough about how good the hats for minor league teams are. Yeah. I am on their sale page like all the time. Just pick up more. Great. Knoxville was the runner-up from what I heard. Oh, okay.
That would have been something.
When Michael Jordan got kicked out of the NBA for gambling?
No, he just wanted to explore other career opportunities.
Jake, come on. All right. Ladarius in first place, and he's starting to build a lead, folks. All right, let's get to that next question. As of 2025, only one pitcher has won the MVP award and thrown 250 or more strikeouts in that season. And who is that player? Is it Shohei Ohtani? I've heard of him. Justin Verlander, Paul Skeens, or Max Fried? Did I say Paul Skeens' name right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay. He's dating that girl from LSU.
Yes.
This is like a chess game. Jake, this is a test. I wanted to see if you knew her name. And you passed. So Jess, you told me to ask him that before the show and work it in naturally. I did. Jake, you've passed the husband test. Congratulations. I don't remember.
There we go. So. Yeah.
Oh, they were also a Sox minor league team in the 90s, the Knoxville Smokies. Okay.
Oh.
Justin Verlander. I would have said Shohei.
Yep.
That was the trick.
Shohei will do all these when it comes to pitching and batting. He'll do eventually, probably. But for right now, Justin Verlander.
Take a look at that leaderboard. Shoe up into second place. Ladarius breaking away. The Ladarius missed that one though, so it's getting closer now.
Yep.
Bourbon Cowboys within reach. Jets fan R is almost within reach. Anyone's game still. Next question. What team did Jim Morrison, portrayed by Dennis Quaid in the movie The Rookie, play for in Major League Baseball? Was it the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, the Texas Rangers, the Miami Marlins, or the Atlanta Braves? For a second, I didn't know what the question was. I was like, did Jim Morrison from The Doors play baseball? How did I not know this? You wouldn't be allowed to play for the Marlins. I'll just say that. If anybody cut that reference, congratulations. Tampa Bay Devil Rays is who Jim Morrison played for. So. Somebody's saying it's Jim Morris. Frank, it was so much more fun with Jim Morrison. Why do you got to run things, Frank?
It was.
first you're going to take Jake to a Cubs game, and now you're trying to correct us on stuff. Like, come on. Now.
I blame autocorrect.
I do too. I blame it all the time. Good God. Why is the toilet seat up? Autocorrect. Yeah. All right. Ladarius, it's 1,000 points, folks. That's where we need to institute the last question is worth double the points, Jake. We need to bring that into the game.
Yeah. I know. We did it. We've done it before.
We did it at the retreat. Oh, and then Ladarius, he didn't really know. He just saw Frank say it, and he's like, I want to be smart too. It was Jim Morris, not the lead singer of the Doors, I think. Oh, of course you know.
I think when I was when I was writing that question, I was like, I don't know why I was thinking of Jim Morrison.
But Jim Morrison, he would have like his own walkout music too, like to come out to the mound. Like break on through to the other side. Oh man, everybody would strike out. They'd be so intimidated if he showed up sober and pitched. Yeah. Jim Morrison, you're never sure what's going to happen.
You never know.
Right, 2 questions left, folks, and then we're going to get out of here. What Japanese player has the most career MLB hits? Is it Hideo Matsui, Shohei Ohtani, Ichiro Suzuki, or Yu Darvish? Joey, pronounce all those correct.
Nailed it.
Good job. It's amazing they all got there into that one game together.
All in the different uniforms too.
Ichiro Suzuki. Riders on the mound. That could be dirty. I don't know. I'm gonna let it slide. He would strut for sure. No, that's for sure. All right. Everybody, one person got that one right. So the leaderboard's not going to shake up that much. Oh, I think he got his name into the Tournament of Champions. We tried to hold him out for too long, Jake, but it might be inevitable at this point. Let's go to the last question. Who has the record for most home runs hit in a season and a career? Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Aaron Judge, or Barry Bonds? How dare you put this question in here? There should be an asterisk by this question, and I don't care if I give it away.
Wow.
There is only one true home run king, and his name is Hank. How dare you?
Dang.
Very opinionated about this.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Find out something new.
Yeah. Oh, if one of my kids would have been a male, his name would have been Hank. Henry Aaron Wright.
It's a good name.
Yeah. How dare you, Jake? It's Barry Bonds, but here we have.
What do you mean?
Here's the thing about Barry Bonds. He was probably the greatest player to ever play baseball. He didn't need to cheat. But in an era where all other people were doing it, he didn't need to. He would have been probably the greatest player, undoubtedly, without question. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's tough.
You know, if everyone's doing it, it doesn't make it right.
Yeah. But if all your friends jumped off a bridge, Jake, would you too?
In my book, Barry Bonds has the most home runs.
Jake, how dare you? Ugh. This is I'm gonna buy you a jersey for Ladarius saying I won last week. You can give it to second place. No, just you, Ladarius. But let's see. You're so confident that you got Barry Bonds right. Let's take a look at the podium. In third place, Bourbon Cowboy. In second place, Crash, you get in. We're going to put you in Tournament of Champions. You're a wild card. And in first place, Ladarius, congratulations, my friend. A guy just found a Milwaukee Brewers Aaron game used bat at an estate sale. Wow. That's a good find.
That's cool.
I went to the opening at the Atlanta Braves new spring training facility over in the Gulf Coast. And they were bringing out Braves legends, and I had a feeling like Hank Aaron was about to come out, and I started getting really teary-eyed, and then Hank Aaron didn't come out, and I was just standing there looking like I was crying over Fred McGriff. So, yeah.
And we would
Congratulations, Ladarius. Jake,
I had
fun this week, man. I missed it.
Can we remind Crash how we are we gonna reach out to him,
Crash.
or how are we gonna do it?
Hop over to the Fantasy Cares, all the football guys Discord, and send Joey Wright at the Joey Wright a DM. Just get us your info, or come over to Twitter and at the Joey Wright, DM me, give me your info. And Crash, if you were using just a pseudonym and we knew who you are, I apologize. I appreciate the name Crash. That's pretty cool. Cool. All right, we got some questions. Imagine the tournament champions is just Jake, Joey, and Ladarius. Hey, it could be.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, and then that one guy from India that guys, like he's not watching this week, so I'm just gonna say I looked up the address and it was a prison. I'm putting that out there. It was, but maybe I got the wrong address. I don't know. Ladarius was uncatchable going into the last question. Yeah, Loki, he is just cleaning up.
Yeah.
And they brought out Bob Horner. Oh gosh. Jake, I miss trivia. I miss doing it with you. I'm sad that I got sick and then they couldn't see how frustrated I was last week with everything that happened with the Wi-Fi. But yeah, it's good to do it again.
Absolutely.
What are we doing next week? What's the theme next week? Do we know?
Let me pull it up.
I do know. It's Pixar.
Yes.
So we'll be doing Pixar next week. That's going to be super fun. Looking forward to that. So everybody, and we'll go live at 7, but tell your kids, we'll keep that one clean next week. So we did that last year. We did a Disney week and a Pixar week, and the kids watched and the kids had a blast. I'll probably bring my kids on for a little bit. Makes it a little bit more fun. So
yeah,
bring the kids next week. We'll keep the questions clean and we'll keep the talk clean as always. Jake, anything for the people?
No, thanks for being here, everyone. There's a lot of places you could be on a Tuesday night, and it means so much to us that you choose to spend it here.
Absolutely.
Missed y'all the last couple of weeks and just excited for more trivia.
Awesome. Yeah. And go check out the Football Guys Rookie Guide. Version 1 is free to download right now. Go to footballguys.com. And then there's links there to that. Also, fantasycares.org. Check out the great promotions and programs they have going on right now. Yeah, excellent, everybody. And until next week, where we do some Pixar trivia. Goodbye. Good night. We'll see you.